the gentler we are with everything in life, the healing becomes a living reality. Lived here in the same spot for hundreds of years, for sure. You can learn so much. It never harmed, it never hurt, it never caused. All I can feel is a freshness of my air that I can breathe. I'm not being suffocated because of pollution, because part of my lungs are pretty much hanging on these pine needles, be it a blade of grass, be it a pine needle. The freshness, what tree exhales, and I'm able to breathe. I inhale. What I exhale, the tree, this beautiful tree, is living for us all. It doesn't discriminate as to who should breathe the air that it exhales, just like the breath I exhale. The body doesn't react unless the humans do something with that breath. If it's a poisonous breath, is an artificial breath, is a chemical breath. Because what we put inside and what we manufacture, which is not natural, is definitely going to cause us a serious problem. And so what we are experiencing here today with all of this, masks, our breath that we exhale and inhale has become a weapon to us all. It's only the humans who are being affected by this. Every other creature, every other life form on this earth seems to be perfectly immune and perfectly intelligent to exist. How and why has a human with such an evolution in its entire life form has become a living problem on the planet, has become the only problem on the planet? Why are all the other creatures, all the other forms of life is so phenomenal and yet so far away from the evolution terms, yet so incredibly in sync with the intelligence for that life and for every life to exist? Even a blade of grass, the insect, the microbes, the viruses, the bacteria, all forms of life seems to be incredibly coexisting and living with a wholesome balance. And this is what we have. This is what we are lacking, and this is what is causing us a tremendous and the most incredible problem to an individual and a human being as a species on the entire planet. Thank you, tree, for being here to give me this experience of life. What I'm talking, you may hear. What you're seeing, you may be able to relate to your experience. But what I sense, what I feel as a gentle reminder, what I smell, and what I taste in my breath, in my air, in my mouth, and in me, is a sensation that your virtual world cannot bring. And it will never do, and it will never bring closer to reality of what is to be a life, what is to be a human being, what is to have this individual experience of life in the most profound and most powerful way. To arrive or to reach with that experience, one has to disengage from psychological drama and come to more of a realistic and existential realities of living. Until we do that, no matter how twisted and turned you try to become in your physical form and how beautifully you want to look on the exterior, if you're fouled by the discriminative eyes, discriminative smell, discriminative taste, discriminative thought, discriminative mind, discriminative eyes, discriminative words, you'll constantly become a problem to yourself and to every life around us. And I want to bring this experience in this most vibrating and sensitive place where thousands, tens of thousands of lives that were here before us, who have made possible for us to walk this earth in a way we do, with a reminding us how we must step forward on this planet and how consciously awaken individually we must become, and as a collective human species, it is important that we are reminded of our past, reminded so that we can shape and we can nurture and we can blossom our future for all of us to coexist in the most beautiful and most wonderful way as a human species and as a whole for the entire vibration of our planet and the existence all around us.